Hi, Sam Tolbert, and we're back once again with our next reaction and breakdown. The great from the West Coast, Mike Bereal, pulled one of his clips from his Instagram page, and we're going to take a listen to a different style of, I'll call it traditional gospel music with a West Coast feel. We're in the key of D flat. Make sure my volume is good. And he has an argument to say that prove that your board is better than the red board he plays. I'll let you be the option of that. I have the Yamaha S70XS, and I'll put this board up against his red board any day. Well, let's listen to what the great Mike Bereal has for us that we can react to and glean some of his chord phrasing. Here we go. So already we have, as we said, he's in the key of D flat, and he's one of those traditional songs which musicians are allowed to freelance in. Now he is using the tritone on his left hand, and that tritone is a good modifier for supporting an actual walking bass line. Now, generally, if you've seen the videos I do, I like to have control of what the bass is doing. I've never played with a bass player, so I've always envisioned how I would want a bass sound to be. So this time I'll leave the bass player off and just look at his chords. Now he has extremely large hands, but they're also flexible. My hands are not as uh, long as his, but they are flexible, so I can go and jump. Because I practiced that as a youngster. So let's see what chords we're going to pull off of this reaction. Let's get the first two or three chords. All right. So he did a movement. The 4, 3, 6. Now that's how I would, with a bass player, look at it. 4, 3, 6. The 4 with the tritone, the 3 with a tritone, and then your 6, and you can go right there with the 6 chord, or that's what my ears are hearing. Now let's see what his left hand was doing. Left hand, what was the right hand doing? Because again, I like having a nice bottom bass when I play. Let's go back and let's listen. Okay. The 4, 3, 6. Gotta have that bottom there. So the bounce. There it is. Got to hear that. That E major. Or that's what I like to hear. Kind of that New Orleans feel. Again, I'll pick up anybody's style. You give me a chance to hear it. Let's go a little further. Okay, so he's got that movement. have that bass. How I would approach it. All right, let's get some more off the video. Back it up a little bit and match where we are. Okay, so there's the climb. And you have to plan your chords before you play it. I've often say I think sometimes 4 to 5 chords ahead of where I plan to be, and I'm picking and choosing which ones I'm going to use. In this case, we're looking at his chords that he had already pre-selected when he gets to this part of the song. So when he got to the 6th, the 3, 4, sharp 4, and the 5. And we finish off the song from there. Let's back up a little bit and get to that point, because we are getting his chords. Let me back up a little more. Just a little bit. Here we go. All right, stop it right there. So once we come out of the I'm just adding that on there. 2, no, the 5, 6, 6, 2, 5, 1. Now you see me stretching over because I have to have that actual lowest note so I can make sure I got the correct turns, chords there. All right. We're just getting the area. I'm not going to match them exactly because this is a live setting, which is always the hardest to break down. Let's pick it up from here. Okay. Stop that. The jazz minor scale. That is the jazz minor scale. Yes, I used to work these runs as a practice. So you're holding the highest note, which is the D flat, and you're working off the scales. All right, let's finish off to where he goes from here. Back up a little bit. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Hear the highest note. form of the pentatonic minor scale with the tritone. And you see how I can roll. All the notes are right there in front of your fingers. No need to go anywhere. So let's hear a little bit more of what's happening, because we're sort of getting his feel for where he was in this song, and we're picking up some of his style. Let's go a little further back. So they're in the run. Am I exact to what he's doing? No. But am I in the right ballpark, in the right row, just not in the correct seat? Yes. He's right here. The left hand bass player is doing that 1/4. And in the right hand, right in the wheelhouse of that jazz minor scale. Let's go back a little bit and continue. Like I said, I'll put my Yamaha S70XS up against his red board and my 2008 board any day of the week. All right, so there's not much more that I can really break down from this board. Again, these are musicians playing freelance. It's not a programmed or a studio song. Let's see how much further we can go. Okay, so we've got the continuation of the song. That's not what they did, but that's what I added in there. Let's see what they did here at the end. Okay. And that is your Mike Bereal breakdown. Oh, we're not done. I got quite a few musicians I'm going to tap into. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye now.